toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will have the ball first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backing up and backing up on the first two plays now to try to throw it and drive on third down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Green. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
The kick is on its way. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Wildcats offense will have its first possession of the game. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision. He can cut. And it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping. In the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first. the 44. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver. Getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, and that fires you up as a defense. That gives you some extra juice when you come in there and knock the living fire out of someone. Everybody on the defense gets jacked up.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Johnson wants to throw it. Still looking on the move. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing. Sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick pass on the jet motion. Turning it on. Oh, he's got a chance. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Wildcats are marching down the field. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
And the Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Scanning the field, it's Green. Hauls it in. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Back to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it on the outside. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. To the ground with the back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Green. Makes the grab. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to escape and get it himself.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays, but when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Bradley. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kansas State pushing the pace. Johnson looking to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The sure hands, it's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Going to swing it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Oakley. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Eighth play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. To keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Back to throw. It's Green. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The offense changing the play. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. That's reeled in, it's Russell. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Gets the back moving. On 4th down, going to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Throwing right. He's got it. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Green. Right on the money. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback there. He was able to somehow escape the sack and escape the negative play, but nobody opened downfield, and the end results in incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He lofts one down the sideline. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Kansas State quick to the line.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw, but with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And at this point of the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set, but they have really been able to shut him down. They force another incompletion down the field looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning this game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Green. He's got his man across the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's loose. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, football in the snow oftentimes is more fun for fans watching than it is for players out there on the field, because it is hard to hold on to the football like that guy just found out right there.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into... Well, just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. Lots of running room. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Johnson looking to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to throw again. Forced out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking deep. Brings it down on the right side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They get to the line quickly. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. And into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive.
And it's picked off at the goal line. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line, and that return of the interception has this offense with spectacular field position.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most.
Lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense...
Brings it in down the left side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Shoots it to the left. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
This is so interesting right now.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing first and goal. Back to pass, it's Green. Flushed out of the pocket. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Jukes his way for more. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas!
That's something you don't see too often, running reverses on third down. The money down in the red zone, but when you've got ability like this guy has, you just got to find ways to get him the football. After the reverse, open field, he uses the speed, takes it in for the score.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Well, this offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Off the play fake. Fires on the move. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Time is short. Defense still has 3 timeouts, but it's a mountain in front of them, Jesse.
Yeah, the worst-case scenario now for this offense is victory formation, victory formation.
Looking deep down the right side. Throw into the end zone. And it's picked off. Got some room to run. The 40. The 20. Inside the... And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after.
That makes the score Arkansas 22.
Time is against them. Still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Set to kick it off.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw. It's Green. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today,
folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the ball to the ground.
Boy, they took a chance there. Could you imagine if they had recovered that, how this crowd would have reacted? Just a missed opportunity, and a good job here by the hands team to recover that ball.
To throw, it's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle, it's Branch. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So Ohio State's offense out there for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. Fights through a tackle. Past the 30. They make the tackle. He moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And the single back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Movement here from the tight end. Tailback takes the handoff again. It's a hard running. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Wow, the defense comes up with the turnover. And, Chris, you can just see them trying to rip that ball out. The running back was showing tremendous effort to break through those tackles, but he just stayed up too long and allowed the defense to rip the ball away and come up with a turnover.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They look to throw it here on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left side, and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. It gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going.
Now here he goes. Breaking tackles and going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. A massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. A play action looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try for 2. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the 1st down. This could cost them.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Peoples. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush gets home. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great connection there for 6 points. And so they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout, lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, it's play action. Fires quickly to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry-up.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Inside the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Touchdown, Dogs, as they put 6 more on the board. But they were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up on the run. The 50, inside the 40. The 20, inside the 10. Can you believe this? It's a fumble return for 2 points the other way. Hold it. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's a keeper. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. He keeps it. QB draw. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
QB gets the first, now looking for more. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
He's in the clear. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. On the run here, lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The deficit still at 9 after the miss, a two-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Oh, the football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball.
Looking deep down the left side. Caught at the 30, still running. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
That is the score. Georgia 24, Ohio State 9.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. He breaks free. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
What a big gain by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Second and 10 now for the 31 after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Sayin. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. He makes it into the end zone to add two more to the lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Past the 10.